Oh yeah, Celia, you okay?
Hiya, yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, if that's cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. So how pumped are you for the upcoming release of Love in the Fourth Dimension?
Super pumped. Crazy pumped. Yeah, it feels kind of like quite surreal. Like it's been so like far away for so long, and now it's like tomorrow basically. And like all these things were going to happen in the meantime, and now all those things have happened. But yeah, I can't wait for everyone to hear it and like to be able to like hold it in my hands and like, you know, to get to play like all the songs live. Like it's like an actual dream come true.
Yeah, it sounds like
actually coming true.
Exciting times.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, like actually holding it in your hands. Is that something that means to you, actually having something physical rather than just like a download sort of thing?
No, definitely. It's like that. It's very important to me, and I guess all of us as a band like that. Like, yeah. It feels like weighty, you know, like having it like pressed onto vinyl and like, you know, you can take it home and like put it on and just like sit with it and like play it over and over again. It's Yeah,
obviously it was Record Store Day yesterday, I think, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so that's okay, cool. Can you tell us a little bit about the album?
Oh wow, where to begin? There are like 11 songs, maybe 12. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Okay.
And they're all really, really good. And we made them last summer. And we like there are some songs that you'll know and some songs that you won't, and they're like kind of ones that sort of showcase like different sides to our playing and Jules' writing. And you'll get all the lyrics as well. It's really exciting, so you can pour through those. There's like, you know, there's lots of like kind of immediate moments that are just kind of like satisfying guitar shredding, rocking out stuff, but also lots of like good like headphone moments when you're like, you've listened to the song like 5 times and you're like, oh my god, there's that bit in it I didn't even realise was there this whole time, and it's the best bit of all time. So, you know, one of those kind of classic rock albums.
Awesome. And how have the guys at Fiction Records helped you with this release?
Yeah, it's been amazing working with them. Like the whole team are incredible. From like Jim, who runs it, to like Alex, our guy, and Lisa, who is like our product manager. Like everyone is like incredibly like supportive, and you know, like they really know their shit, which is good because it gives us a lot of space to just keep doing the things that we can do, like playing the music. But they're not, you know, they're not pushy. There's been no kind of pressure to do things we don't want to do. It's just been like, a really wonderful like working partnership, you know.
Yeah, it's quite refreshing sort of as well, like a record label not you know, sort of being too pushy, letting you guys sort of like do what you want sort of thing.
Not too pushy, but also like, you know, there's always some shit that we don't know about. And you know, it's good to have people going like, hey, I'm not sure if you realise, but like if you just do this thing, then like your life's going to be 100 times easier. Like, oh great, thanks. Thanks for that.
So more of advice than anything really.
Advice, and like, you know, they introduced us to Catherine Marks, who eventually ended up making the record with, and you know, it is good to have, you know, a bit of like a kick up the arse sometimes. I guess, you know. But mainly, just being, you know, bringing us beer in the studio.
Yeah, sweet.
Was another great thing that
Yeah.
Very helpful. So yeah, no, it's been very great being part of that family.
Yeah. And how has the track Sucker gone down with fans so far?
Yeah, well, so it's one that we released before, like it's the first ever single that we did 2 years ago now. And then we re-recorded it for the album to kind of make everything sound more cohesive.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can really see like how we've grown.
What is it like to be picked up by the likes of NME?
It's really great, like, because when I was younger, like, I used to read NME, like, religiously, like, every week, back when you used to have to pay for it.
So, how was Radio 1's Future Festival at Maida Vale Studios back in January?
That was really, really good. We'd been on tour, like, solidly for the whole of autumn, like, up till December, and we all took a month off over Christmas. So, like, and kind of went to all the different corners of the world. Like, I went to New Orleans, and Fern went to Japan, and Jules went to Vietnam, and so, like, it was, like, the first time we'd seen each other, and it was, like, the first thing we did, like, as a band back. I mean, actually, like, we had rehearsed the day before, but, like, it was the first big thing that we did.
Yeah.
And it was, like, such an exciting way to kick off the year.
Yeah, and I can imagine that, yeah.
Yeah, just being like, oh, fuck, like, this is what the year's going to be like, this is, like, what our job is, remember that job we have, like, this is what, like, you know,
sort of start of a bright future, almost, like, of you guys, potentially.
Yeah, it was, and, like, Maida Vale is, like, we've done a session there before for Hugh Stevens, and it, like, feels like a really special place when you're in it. Like, I don't often get that feeling.
Yeah.
But it was like when we did the session there, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, think of all the people that've been here. Like, you know, like the engineers are so great. Like, and like, and they're just kind of like showing you everything, and they're like, this is where John Peel used to sit, and this is where the band used to play, and you're like, ah!
Yes.
And so, yeah, so it was a really special thing to do, and because we played there before, it sort of felt like, you know, a bit more comfortable, and I kind of forgot that it was going live on radio, like the Amazons showed up, because we were both playing in the same room, and they were like, oh my god, like, aren't you nervous? And we're like, no, what are you talking about? They're like, it's going live to, like, millions of people. And we're like, hey, don't say that. Maybe let's not think about that.
Yeah, I think it's good if you forget, like, because I'd be nervous.
Yeah. No, and it just, it was fun. It was really fun.
And you mentioned that you played on the radio. What does it mean to you when you hear yourselves on the radio, like, and, you know, hear, like, fans, like, known fans are listening to you?
I've never, like, it's my dream to, like, turn the radio on and, like, accidentally hear us. Like, it happened to, like, some of the other girls. Like Fern said when it happened to her, she was like, oh, I know this song. Like, she was with her boyfriend at the time, and, like, after, from the first kind of, like, it was formidable from the first kind of, like, counting in strokes that Jules does. Her boyfriend was like, oh, my God. And she was like, what? And then after, like, Jules' voice came in, she was like, shit, this is my band. Like, oh my god. So you just realised after a while, sort of thing. Yeah. Well, and I get that sometimes too, like if you're in a venue and they're playing our song. Yeah. Like, it takes me, I'm like, I know this song. And I'm like, oh shit, it's our song. But I've never had that, like, I've never turned the radio on and accidentally heard us. I've only ever, like, listened back to stuff. Yeah. So I think when that happens, I'll probably, like lose my shit. I guess it's like, I was saying, like, if you're singing, you'll know it more. But if, as a sort of bass player, it's sort of like yourself. Like, well, it's just like you, like, you're not expecting it. It's more that thing, and it's just like, you know, when you listen to the radio, you're listening to, like, music in a venue or whatever. Like, you know all the songs, so it's like, you know, it's just another feeling of familiarity, and you're not expecting it to be like, I still haven't wrapped my head around the fact that that's what, you know, like like that's what happens to our songs.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So you're just like, oh yeah, this song, and then you're like, oh wait, fuck this song.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's amazing that we get played on like Radio 1. Like Radio 1.
No, it's
crazy.
madness. Yeah,
and Radio 6. Like,
I mean, you deserve it though. That's the thing.
It's crazy. Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
mate.
that's all right. So are you looking forward to your tour in April? Also, I think
Yes.
one in May as well, I think, but mainly.
Yeah, mainly April. Yeah, super looking forward to it. We're playing our first ever headline show in Manchester, which is going to be sick.
Awesome.
It's such a great city. And I feel like we should have already done a headline show there, but we haven't, just for, boring scheduling reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Brighton, it's going to be great. We're playing the Horn, which is like where we played our first, like we played Great Escape 3 years ago. And we played on the Enemy stage in the Horn, so it's quite nice to go back and headline it. And it would be nice because the album will have been out, so people might be a bit more like familiar with like some of the songs.
Yeah.
Maybe people will be singing along. Who knows? I hope so. And
I'm sure like the more like the well-known songs that you normally get, and then obviously they'll appreciate all the rest of them as well. I'm sure, like certainly.
It's gonna be and yeah, it'll be nice to get back on the road.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good summer, spring and summer for sure.
Awesome. Just a couple last questions. So who has the best fashion sense out of all you four?
Oh man, Fern.
Yeah.
Fern. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just definite answer then.
Yeah. Definitely an answer. Yeah. No, she's got really good taste in sandals.
Okay. That's good to know. And just one last one. Do you have any other hobbies other than the band? Like, what do you get up to like in your spare time?
It's a lot of sitting around watching cartoons.
Yeah.
And eating a lot of pizza and pasta. And
sort of pop punk sort of style.
yeah. So really, sometimes I think about going for a run.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really think about going for a run. I read a lot of books.
Yeah.
And I like sitting in the pub with my friends, drinking beer.
Yeah.
Simple pleasures.
I think it's just one of those things, like people seeing people in bands and they just expect it's like a rock and roll life, but like really, like every other person.
Yeah, just like you.
Yeah. Except you probably got like you're more talented than a musical instrument.
Oh man, it's easy. Yes.
No, that's cool. I appreciate your time, Celia.
No worries.
Yeah, no, I'll